Hey, this is Carlo of 4GQ TV, and I'm here with Gus, who plays Zartan for Cold Slither. How did you get involved in this?
Man, a long time ago, I played in a band. Gerardo from RPM used to manage another record label. And when I first met him, he was wearing a G.I. Joe shirt, like 20 years ago. I was like, hey, I'm a Joe guy too, and we just became friends, like outside of work, from our mutual love of G.I. Joe. About 10 years ago, he had this idea, I want to do Cold Slither for real. But then the G.I. Joe line kind of went dormant at Hasbro, so it just didn't happen. Now, with the success of the Classified series, G.I. Joe is alive and well, and I got a call about a year ago and said, hey, we're going to do it now. So, I wrote the record and put a live band together, and here we are.
So when you guys go out on stage, you go out in character?
100%. I'm a legit G.I. Joe fan, so I just approached it like, what would I want to see if I was in the audience? And anything short of seeing the cartoon come to life would have sucked. I wouldn't have believed it. It's like going to Disney and seeing the Mickey character with like regular sneakers on. You'd be like, that's not Mickey. So you had to go all in. So that's hopefully people felt like they were seeing Cold Slither.
And when you guys go on stage, do you put like the Cobra symbols everywhere and all that great stuff?
I mean, I live with one on me, and you had it on the guitar, we had it on the screens. We were working for Cobra. So yeah, it was all there.
Nice. Do you have a favorite song?
Off the album, I love the song Torched, because it's like a thrashy kind of song. And I love Snakes on the Bayou, which is like a Sabbathy kind of song.
So for character, for Zartan and the band, who is the promoter in their universe? Is it Cobra Commander?
Yeah, I guess we would make Gerardo Cobra Commander. He's the behind the strings guy, and we're just the work for hire. So we're there to deliver, but he's the mastermind, I guess.
So in the cartoon, they had an episode where they try to hypnotize the audience. Did you guys take a play of that on stage?
I made the joke. Somebody asked me that the other day, and they're like, did you put subliminal message in? And I said, well, if you see us on tour with Metallica next year, you'll know we did. No subliminal messages out.
What's your favorite part about playing Zartan?
I got to tell you, aside from the little kid in me living out this genuine fantasy, yesterday we were doing a meet and greet, and to have the fans embrace me and have people walk by and going, Zartan, I love you, or whatever, like, for me to become Zartan, it's just mind-blowing to me. Like, I'm the guy. Like, it's a guy that I grew up watching the cartoons, and I loved it. So for me to be in it on this end, I'm still in processing mode, for real. Like, I told my wife this morning, she's like, how do you feel? I said, I don't know, like, how I feel. I mean, good, but it's still so surreal, and like meeting the Hasbro people, and like now I have their phone numbers in my phone, and we're friends, and I'm just like, I love you guys because you make this thing that means so much to me. I met the guy that wrote the episode, and I like cried on his shoulder and stuff. So like, it's very surreal. It's very surreal.
When it comes to making the music and getting in character, do you have a lot of creative freedom, or do you stick by like certain restrictions based on guidelines for the character? Yes and no. Hasbro
didn't really set any boundaries for me, but I think me knowing the character as much as I do, I just knew where it was going to live. Vocally, lyrically, I just knew what Zartan would say. And I also knew that they're a metal band, but I didn't want it to be so heavy that, like, if you're a metal fan and you're a Joe fan, hopefully it's heavy enough that you're like, hey, this is killer. But I didn't want it to be so heavy that if you're a G.I. Joe fan and not a metal fan, they were like, I can't really listen to this. So I I very consciously try to write music that, I guess, kind of like Metallica. It's metal, but it's kind of more accessible or more inviting to people that aren't necessarily metalheads.
So, is this your first year at Comic-Con as a professional?
This is my first year at Comic-Con, period. Like, I had no idea what to expect. I've gone to this convention for the like guitars and drums called the NAMM show. This is that on steroids. Like, it's just overwhelming. Like, you know, I met the guy from Super 7, and I met the guy that's doing the Mask toys, and like walked through Castle Grayskull earlier. Like, it's just nerd me and kid me is like, you know, in freak out mode. Like, I really like, this is gonna be a few days to process, like, this whole week. And I'm just very grateful and blessed to be here in this capacity.
All right, I got 3 more questions for you. Does Hasbro have a plan for a multiple continuation of Cold Slither?
I'll say this. I think everybody was waiting to see how the show went. Based on the reaction that I saw from Hasbro themselves, yes, it seems highly likely to me that there's going to be a lot more Cold Slither coming, which makes me super happy. Okay, album came out yesterday, you know, streaming everywhere. You know, again, I hope people come across the record because they like G.I. Joe or whatever, but I hope after they listen to it, they go, man, this is actually pretty cool. I'd like to listen to this again, and it becomes something that they, like a record they really like. That's my main goal. Because at the end of the day, I'm a Joe fan, but I'm a musician, so I don't want to write like throwaway music or gimmicky music. Like, I really wanted to write good songs. Like, it meant a lot to me. And I wanted to have its own 2 legs, aside from even being a G.I. Joe thing, just a good record.
What was it like to be able to cosplay, in a sense, as Zartan, since you are Zartan?
You know, I've never done it, and I gotta say, like, as soon as I had the face paint on and the wig, and I looked in the mirror, I just was like, that's Zartan. Like, you just become the character, and I've watched this guy for 40 plus years of my life. I know who he is. And it just comes out of me. It almost wasn't like acting. It was just playing. It's just me replaying in my head all these years of watching him on cartoons.
And last question is a fun question. Our audience likes it. Do you like pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Absolutely not. We have limits in life.
I like that answer.
We have limits in life. I'm a Dreadnok, but I have limits.
Well, Gus, I'd like to thank you for your time, and I hope you're enjoying Comic-Con. It's great to talk to you, and I'm probably going to have to get some Cobra stuff now and rock out the Cold Slither. Hopefully I get to see you guys sometime in Florida, because that's where I'm located. So
that's where I live, in the swamps of South Florida too. So, and I love that about the Dreadnoks, that they're based in the Everglades. I'm like, I'm already there, man. I'm in.
Nice. Well, thank you, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys.